So hello and welcome to another episode of Oblok Gaming. Today we are still on Cyrene, and today what I thought I would do is just run through the speed missions, and let's take a look at what guns you can do them with and what level we think we need to be. So just to remind everybody, let me just pull up the site. I've got so many windows open on my computer. Um, not that one. So this is the Entropia Codex site. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to do the puny missions. So 30 peds, 15 junk bots, 30 dragons, 10 direweeds, and 30 pleeks. So it says here Arc Immigration, Tanhok Teleporter, run west and work clockwise. But actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a different window, and this one here. So this is Cyrene Dream, and on here you can actually find the waypoints. So what I'm going to do is, it says Pleeks and what was it? Peds and work south. So I'm going to click on the Ped one first, copy waypoint, and in my main channel here I'm just going to drop the waypoint, and then we're going to go to there and we're going to go looking. So it is here for the first one, so we're gonna click here and go west. So on the teleport we're gonna go to immigration, and then we're gonna go west. Alright, so when I get close to the zone I will come back to you and show you what I can find. Actually, let's just, it shouldn't be too far. How far does it say? 226 meters. So can I get out? I'm going to get out over behind the wall over here. So I'm not going to wear any armor. I'm just going to chuck my ascension on just because. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it without armor. And to start off with, I am going to just use. Oh, I hit the floor. Ouch. I was hoping to hit the water. So Crystal Pede, Tempo. So there you go. She's just over there. She's got a quest, and she's going to give us some anatomy skill. So I did these quests when I first came to Cyrene. They're all pretty good, pretty easy. But as you can see, lots of graphic glitches. So we're going to do this, but it's a timed thing. So just give me a second. I'm going to prepare my Entropia loot for the gun. So give me a second. Okay, so we're back. I am going to just try first with the set P1 civilian sidearm, just to see if the Setesh gun will be any good. If not, I am going to switch to the TT gun, which is here, which is the 5.2 DPS, and if that's still slow, I'm then going to switch to the Frontier Graduate without a 4B, and if that's still slow, I'm going to throw on the 4B. So let's start with this one, and I'm ready. Timer will start, and we are off. I need 30 of these things, so off we go. Oh, I was going to take the armor off. So these things will swamp you quite quickly. This, I would say it's possibly doable with this, but it's really slow, so it's kind of dull. So I'm going to switch to the TT gun, and now I'm actually going to use the, where are we, that one, select loadout, and unpause logging. So if we, yeah, that's better. So just with the TT gun, you're going to be really easy to get this done. Plus you got more range, so you can shoot things. So the TT gun is probably the way to go with this. I mean, if you have the Frontier, you might want to just, obviously you're going to use it just because it's going to kill these things twice as fast and be more efficient. But it looks like the TT gun's going to be fine for taking this one. So now we just got to take the 30. But they're not really doing a lot of damage. 1.8 per shot. I mean per hit. So not really doing much in the way of damage. So you're going to be able to do this quest pretty easy, I think, as a new player. And the small anatomy gain you're going to get out of it is, I mean, as a new player, it's definitely worth it. For me, probably not so much. I mean, it's all ped gain. But anyway, let me just... I'll just throw up the counter as well. We'll put it down here for this one. So as you can see, if you get too deep into them, they'll swamp you, and then you will start to take some damage. So you do want to just pull back a little bit sometimes when the respawns start to happen. And these things move pretty quick as well, so they'll be on the other side, then they'll wander over and aggro you. But yeah, 30 of these is going to be pretty easy. I'm going to put you on hold just whilst I finish this off, because watching me kill 30 of these things is not the most exciting thing to do in your evening. So just give me a second and I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're on our last two, and I'm just extracting myself from the pack before we get there. So that was nice and easy. I'm just going to jog over here and hand this in, and I will get my combat reflexes for the crystallpede. So 0.2 in combat reflexes. I said my skills are pretty advanced. For you, you'll get a lot more. So next we are going to jog around the coast. Clockwise is this way. So we're just going to jog around the coast, and what he means by clockwise is you get to visit them, but I'm just going to call it up just to see. So the next one is the junk bot. So again, using this sheet, I'm going to get the waypoint, stick the waypoint in here. So the next one we need to be heading to is just a little bit further down the coast. Oh, further up the coast. Oh no, that's... Let me just check that again. What did I do? Hit the wrong button. It's going up. Maybe it didn't work. Give me a second again. This time we are going to do junk bots, and the junk bots are here. There we go. So further down the coast here. So I can jump on a ship or something like that, but jog down here. So for the junk bots, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to put my tracker on pause. I don't have the little gun set up in there, but let's take a quick look and see if the little gun can deal with the junk bots. Is that them there? Yeah, junk scout bots. There you go. But of course we've got to pick up the quest first. So let's be in the water, not draw any attention from these things. So again, what we'll do is we'll try the little gun first, and then we'll see where we end up once we've done that. Is that a bridge over there? Yeah, looks like it. So, I'm going to just pick up this quest. It's time quest again, so we'll start, and we are off. So little one again. I mean, yeah, again, it will do it. It's just going to be slow. So I'm not sure if it's really worth it. You're also taking more damage. So I'm just going to switch straight to the... And again, TT gun, absolutely no problem. TT gun's going to deal with this perfectly fine. So I've clicked off. I've got the TT gun set up in the loot nanny. I don't have the little one, so I'll just turn it back on, just because I'm tracking my loot. So I got on this batch, I actually got a pretty big global the other day, but I've eaten through most of it at this point, so hey, is what it is. As you guys know, you will probably end up somewhere around 90%, 90 to 95%. It's just the game. So when you get those big hits, enjoy them, but it doesn't mean you're going to be positive for the rest of your life. Camel. So how many of these do I need? I only need 15 of these. So again, shouldn't be too hard. Doing this with just an initiate carbine, so just a TT gun, perfectly fine. Okay. So these are dying a bit quicker, but I'm not going to make you watch every single one. I will finish off clearing these up, and then I will be back in a minute. Actually, while I'm just finishing up on these, you know, again, one of the things about this game is it's pretty light going. So my setup here is I've got two screens. So what I would normally be doing as I'm doing this is I would be watching something on my other screen. Obviously, I'm not right now because you guys, I'm talking to you guys. But what I would normally be doing is, I mean, actually, it's Monday morning here in Japan, so I am actually watching Sunday Night Football. I'm watching the Chiefs Philadelphia game. Sorry, Chiefs Detroit game. So I'm not, no spoilers obviously, but yeah, I that's what I'm doing most of the time whilst I'm playing, because I just find it very relaxing to play and watch TV. Oh, I'll take the Papillon. There's actually a decent chunk there. Alright, so we're going to go back, we're going to hand this in, and this one is going to give us weapons handling. Alright. So now we've got the weapons handling, and we are going to go to the third one in the list. So again, third one in the list is the tree dragons. And the tree dragons, according to this one, is tree dragon is this waypoint. So copy to clipboard. And I'm going to drop it into here. And we are off. So the tree dragons are over here. So, oh. That's not really close. I would have started with them and come around this way. Maybe I'll make my own list. What we don't want to do, so if we run through all these, we're going to aggro them. And quite honestly, I don't want to kill them unless I need to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down my new favorite transport, the Wasp. And let's go... Oh... Let's go driving through all these on our way to the waypoint. Oh, we're going through the crystal pedes as well. That's really close though, isn't it? Did I aggro anything? I did not. Right, so we're going to do this one. This one I am going to do same again. I'm just going to pause my tracker and I'm going to throw up the... I need to create this on my tracker. So let's go and let's see if this thing will... So these ones are a little bit more hit points and they hit a little bit harder. So I would say actually that is a no, especially for a new player because they won't be evading as many as me. Again, it will do it, but you may end up, you're going to end up having to heal a little bit more, I think. But I mean, it's getting through it. I mean, it's doable if you want that extra efficiency. It's dodging a lot of my shots, though. Look at that. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but if that's what you want to do, it's fine. But again, I'm guessing the TT gun's going to be absolutely fine and dandy for this. So I'm going to switch over to the TT gun. And we are going to... Oh, we're going to kill 30 of these. Oh man, doing it with the little gun's going to be such a drag. Oh, I didn't change. Come on. TT gun. Okay, there we go. Let's drop in a bit faster. That's better. Did I put the right gun on? Yeah, initiate labor carbine. Right. So yeah, this is pretty easy. It's burning through them actually quite quickly, so not going to be an issue at all. This dude's coming to me, so I'll take him. Alright, so again, I'm not going to make you watch all 30. There's one spawn right behind me. I'm not going to make you watch all 30. I will be back in a little while once I've killed a few. Alright, so we're just coming on the end of the tree monkeys, or whatever they're called, tree dragons. They look like monkeys to me. But anyway, tree dragons. And we will be heading back now and handing this in. This one, I don't know which skill this one gives you. Dun dun dun. Dexterity. Oh, okay. My dexterity obviously is lower, so I got a better gain of that. So next one on this list here says after the tree dragons we've got the direweeds, and then the other site gives me the link to the direweeds, and the direweeds are here. So I'll throw the TP in here, and where are we at? All the way up here. Okay. 564. To get all the way up there, I am going to drive. So let me just throw this down, and off we drive. I do like this wasp. It's really fast. I was using the I should show you, but I was using the Next Island one, and obviously you know I'm a big fan of Next Island, blah blah blah, but yeah, compared to that, this thing is so much faster. So we're gonna hop off here, pick this up, and then I'm gonna pause my tracker, and I'm gonna do the same again. Let's put the low level gun on, see how bad it is with these things. So yep, I want the quest, and off we go. So we only need what, 10 of these, I think it was. So again, it'll burn through them slowly. It is good enough to get through them. So it's just really whether you got the patience to sit and wait. These things are not hitting me very often. I wonder why. I wonder if it's just my evade skill's pretty good and they're pretty low level. Yeah, I don't have the patience to sit and watch this burn down, but it'll work. It'll burn it down slowly. Again, not the most efficient, because it has a chance to heal. That's the reason for killing things faster. I said that you saw there it went back up a little bit. It's because it's healing, which means you're not as efficient as you could be. But anyway, I'll throw on the carbine, and we'll go again. And I'm guessing the carbine will be just fine. Problem with these things is they stay still. So what you're going to need to do is just be careful, because you're going to need to loot them, and then when you loot them you're going to aggro things. So you want to try and not get too deep into these things, because you're going to end up with a whole bunch on your derriere. So just be careful, but you only need 10 of these, and so you should be able to do it relatively quickly, hopefully without picking up too. So I took 2.7 damage there. So again, you're going to take damage, but it's not too bad per hit. 2.7, 1 point something. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, and that one's I see I've aggroed 3 here. 4. Oh, there's a bunch of them running around. I've got, yeah, this is the danger. I've picked up 3 and I'm surrounded. So I'm just going to charge into these 2 and try and hide in between them. Nope, I picked up a 3rd. So I think what I might do is pull these out now. Because, oh, more. Alright, I'm going to try and pull. But that one's not coming, so I'm going to have to loot it. Right, I'm just going to run over here and try and draw these ones out of the main pack. All of them, so they don't follow, but if you go far enough, then they will start to follow because they have to because of the range. So I'm just going to run down here a bit, make them all come to the edge of here, and then see how many I've actually got on me. So I've only got 2 more. Okay, that's fine. Should be able to deal with that, and then I'll pick that one up as my 10th. So again, taking 3 a hit. Maybe my evade is keeping me alive on these. This one might be a little bit dodgier for, you know, brand new players who don't have the evade skill. So it might be worth just checking this. Oh, that one's obviously running away before I can kill it because it's gonna do that. I'm just gonna get a range. Is that a? Oh, some more. I'll take that. I'm gonna put a shot on this and then pull it because I don't want to. Oh, there's one directly behind me. Look at that. Has that got me aggroed? Maybe. Right, let's take this one at least. If that one comes back for more, then we'll have to take it as well. But yeah, it looks like he's coming back for more. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. Anyway, we've completed the quest. Let's go pick up the loot, and then we'll run away and see if he follows. Alright, so that is the that's the direweeds. Now the other thing to remember is there is a time limit on these. I think it's like 15 minutes. I can't see a timer on my screen, so not sure how you're supposed to know whether your timer's running out or not. But so that one is laser weaponry, and yes, that guy is shooting at me, so I'm going to take him anyway. So yeah, that one was laser weaponry. Again, not a huge amount, but for a new player, that's definitely going to help you get kicked off. I'm sorry, my little one is. Hey, say hello to my dog. Hello. She's sitting quietly on my lap today. She promised to sit quietly, so whilst I talk to you guys. Right, so then the last one of these is the pleeks. So let us take the pleeks. Actually, I just noticed I'm so stupid. It says click to copy waypoints. You can actually copy the waypoint even from the Entropia codex. Of course you can. Of course you can. That's really dumb. So let's go back to here. It's down here. So he said go clockwise, but clockwise is that way, dude. I would probably come here, and then just go down. But anyway, going to go across to this one over here, and let me just throw down the wasp again. I should actually put the wasp on a hotbar. I use it enough. Actually, I probably use the the on-off of the wasp more than I do my sweating device, which I rarely use. So my missus was sweating yesterday. That was kind of fun. She's there we go. So we're under the tree for this one. Run him over, and we'll do the same again. Let me just put a pause on the tracker. Throw on the low end gun, and let's go give it a go. So the punies are over here around this tree from memory. There we go. So again, these things will mob you. Well, these are dropping fast. These don't have that many hit points. This I might actually do this with the lower end gun because it's more efficient. So maybe this one you do with that gun. Yeah. This is doable with the Setesh pistol, I would say. Yep, definitely. But it's going to be 30 of them. It's going to take time. So again, I'm not going to make you watch this. mainly because I want to. I won't put the football on yet because we're going to do these, and then we're going to wrap up. Yeah, today's video really was just to go through these 5 missions, show you what you're going to need to do them. You know, whether you can do them with the guns. As I said, this one's fine with the pistol. These pleeks don't have a lot of hit points, and yeah, they do actually drop some interesting loot. The pleeks drop, is it pleek feathers or something? Let me see if I get one, and then I can show you guys the feathers, and you know, they have a little bit of markup on them, so you can get lucky on these. But we've been pretty lucky with the papillon as well. That's it's a little bit, half a ped. But yeah, I'm not going to make you watch me kill them all again. I will just pause for a bit, and I will be back soon. Say bye-bye, Tina. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so we're just coming up on the end of these. What I did do is I did get a pleek wing here, so I've got 4 now. But as you can see, the market value on these is, I mean, it's very difficult to tell because they've actually got no value in here. So if you look at them, there's literally no value. So, you know, I don't know what 200,000% means. But basically, I think you'd have to go check the auction house to see the prices. Let me do that probably before we wrap up here. But yeah, that's definitely worth collecting, I think. So we've done that. Let's go run back to the quest giver and pick up the thing, and then we'll head back to the auction house, and I'll take a quick look, see if I can see if there's any pleek wings in there. They're probably used for crafting either the plates or the armor, or they're used for crafting something. I don't know. But I'll go find it. All right, thank you, and speak in a minute. Alright, so I'm just going to wrap up because it's got a bit chaotic here again, but yeah, I can't find any pleek wings on the auction house, unfortunately, so I can't give you a cost, but I'll keep my eyes open and let you know at a later date. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye for now.